If you think this is my last grilled cheese sandwich video, you are wrong. So the first thing I'm going to do is make my own bread. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about how I made this because this is not my recipe. I actually got this from Joshua Weissman. I'm a big fan of his. He's a big inspiration to me. He's one of the reasons why I made this channel. So this recipe is his. And let me tell you something. This sandwich bread is some of the best bread I have ever tried. It's very easy to make. It doesn't have very many ingredients. And it really doesn't take that long. It only takes a couple of hours, honestly. So I'll put the link to his video in the description box below. Another thing too, in my past videos when I made bread or any type of dough, I used all-purpose flour. This time I'm using bread flour, and that's because when the pandemic started and I started making this channel, I was using all-purpose flour because I guess a lot of people were in quarantine and they were buying bread flour, so I really couldn't find it anywhere. But now, luckily, I can buy it again, so now I can use bread flour to make bread. So yeah, if you are going to make this recipe, and I highly recommend that you do, please use bread flour, don't use all-purpose. I'm sure it'll still come out good, but bread flour is where it's at. This is so much better than the loaf you'll buy at the store, and technically it's cheaper too. Alright, on to our mushrooms. So I got some olive oil in a pan here, and I forgot to turn on my camera, but there are mushrooms, onions, and salt and pepper in this pan. That's it with the olive oil, and it cooks 7 to 8 minutes over medium heat. I gave that a good taste. Make sure you salt and pepper this generously. I added some fresh parsley at the end, and now it's time to construct our sandwich. So I've got 2 slices of my bread here. I'm spreading some butter on one side of each slice, putting one side down. This is over medium heat. And the first thing I'm adding is yum yum sauce, if you remember that from my slider video. And when I said this stuff was good on anything, I totally meant that. Now I'm adding my mushrooms and onions, and I'm going to top this with some Swiss cheese. Wouldn't be a mushroom Swiss without Swiss cheese, right? And I'm going to top that with my bread. And this cooked for about 2 minutes on each side, or at least until it was golden brown. You don't want this to burn. Now it's time to plate this up and serve. This is one of my favorites, mainly because I'm a big fan of mushroom Swiss burgers, and I thought to myself, would this still be good without the patty? And the answer is 100% yes. While the mushrooms, onions, and Swiss cheese are definitely the star of the show, what really makes this is the bread. And also the yum yum sauce adds a nice tanginess to it. So definitely try this out. Do not skimp on the bread. Guys, you will not be disappointed. Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.